It's now time for Did You Know for Friday, September 12th, 2025. Now, I have a few Did You Knows for today. The first one is about National Video Games Day. Now, the first recognized video game, Tennis for Two, was created in 1958 on an oscilloscope. That's a long time ago. That's not an Atari or a Nintendo or a PS5. And I think it was like a huge thing, too. You couldn't take that in your house. The U.S. is home to over 164 million gamers, with the average gamer age being 34. Kind of wonder what the oldest age, because I'm still kind of a gamer. I'm not like a full-time gamer, but I'm still kind of a gamer. I play now and then. Now, esports tournaments now offer prize pools in the tens of millions of dollars, rivaling traditional sports. That's crazy. And it's crazy because Full Sail, where I went to school, they have a esports team. It's so crazy that these esports teams are popping up everywhere. It's becoming bigger than, like it says, bigger than regular sports. And finally, video games contribute more than $90 billion annually to the U.S. economy. And they do. And a lot of times people rarely buy, now that they can download the games onto their consoles, they will do that more than they will actually buy a physical game. Even though having a physical game is great as well, even though it may take up space and you actually have to like either order it or go to the store. But that's how I did it for many years, even though I wouldn't mind having it virtually or digitally as well, because it's nice having a bunch of games in my console, but I don't mind having the actual game as well. Well, the next Did You Know is about National Chocolate Milkshake Day. Now, the first milkshakes in the late 1800s contained whiskey for medical purposes. That's one hell of a milkshake. Now, by the 1920s, milkshakes with ice cream became a staple in American diners. Now, the Guinness Book of World Record for the largest milkshake weighed in at over 6,000 gallons. That is one hell of a milkshake. Wow. And finally, chocolate remains the most popular milkshake flavor in the U.S., beating vanilla and strawberry. Now, I love all three of them, but strawberry is probably my favorite. Not that I wouldn't drink the other two, and of course they'd have to be dairy-free, but I definitely wouldn't mind a milkshake, even if it's chocolate. Next Did You Know for today is about National Policewoman Day. Now, the first female police officer in the U.S. was Alice Steppens Wells, who was sworn in with the LAPD in 1910. Now, today, women make up about 12% of full-time law enforcement officers in the U.S. Now, police women serve in every role from patrol to leadership, and their numbers are steadily growing. And finally, studies show that female officers are less likely to use excessive force and more likely to de-escalate tense situations. Next Did You Know for today is about National Report Medicare Fraud Day. Now, Medicare fraud costs taxpayers an estimated $60 billion each year. Now, common scams include billing for services not provided, unnecessary procedures, and identity theft. And, identity theft is huge no matter what's out there. The Medicare Fraud Strike Force, launched in 2007, has charged over 4,000 defendants with fraud totaling more than $19 billion. Now, tips from citizens play a crucial role. Suspected fraud can be reported directly to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Now, the final Did You Know for today is about Stand Up to Cancer Day. Now, Stand Up to Cancer launched in 2008 to accelerate cancer research. Now, since then, Stand Up to Cancer has raised more than $800 million for groundbreaking treatments. Now, their collaborate dream teams unite researchers from competing institutions to work together. And finally, Stand Up to Cancer funding has contributed to 9 FDA-approved cancer therapies. That's awesome. Anything that can go towards cancer research to try to find a cure, I'm all for it. And that's Did You Know for Friday, September 12th, 2025. Like and comment on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and connect with me on social media. But until next time, this is B-Dub, signing off from the Dub Zone.